Thank you guys for tuning in. Today we're going to be doing something a little bit different. We're going to be doing a Q&A. I've gathered questions that you guys have been asking me on YouTube and other social media networks. And today I'm going to answer as many as I can. Special thanks to MyAirBridge for sponsoring this episode. More on them later in the video. Make sure to hit the like button and subscribe if you want me to make more of these type of videos. Alright guys, I'm going to jump right in since we have a bunch of questions to go through. Were you intimidated or shy when you started on YouTube? If so, how did you overcome it or become more comfortable? I don't want to say I was shy when I first started. I think I was more afraid. I was afraid of being in front of the camera. I was also afraid of being criticized for the type of content I was posting up. Since 2010, I've been shooting a lot of freelance stuff, meaning I'm usually behind the camera. So being in front of the camera was a little different. So it was definitely a change. So how did I overcome it? For the longest time, I've always wanted to start my own YouTube channel, but for all the reasons that I stated earlier, I was too afraid to. I always had an excuse not to start it. It always stopped me from doing it. I honestly just forced myself to talk in front of the camera. The first couple of videos were really bad. I felt really forced. And honestly, I absolutely hated the first couple of videos. I think constantly doing it, I just got used to the process, and over time I just got more comfortable. I don't want to say I'm really comfortable in the front of the camera now, but I think I was better than I was when I started a couple years ago. And that's because I just kept doing it. A couple times a week, I'm in front of the camera trying to talk to this little piece of glass, and it's really uncomfortable sometimes, but honestly, you just gotta force yourself to do it and be consistent. What made you start YouTube in the first place? I think that was after my first trip to Hawaii in 2017. Honestly, that place is just so magical. I don't know what it is about Hawaii. It honestly just makes you question everything that you currently have and what you're doing. It led back to me thinking about what I love doing, and I wanted to create videos. I wanted to make videos that I was happy with. I wanted to make videos that made me feel happy. So I did. Does making a lot of video kind of dull your judgment with what's a great video and not so good video? I try not to think about it. When I first started off, I was all about how many likes I got in the video or how I got a bunch of negative comments on it. I just realized that I have to make content that makes me happy. I've been talking to a lot of friends and family about it, and I think it's all about enjoying the process. And since I love the process, I can continue to create without feeling forced or have it feel like a job. Oh, this reminds me.
Yo, what's up?
Yo bro, can you do me a favor? Can you transfer me those files from the steam whistle shoot?
Okay, cool. I'll do it right now.
Sweet, thanks man.
Oh hey, did you...
I want to give MyAirBridge a big shout out for sponsoring this video. I reached out to them about a few months ago regarding sponsoring this video, as I absolutely love their site. Now, what is MyAirBridge?
It is an online site that lets you send big files of up to 20 gigabytes for free, either through email or a link, which you could also secure with a password if needed. I've been using it to send files to my other shooters and vice versa. If you sign up on a monthly plan, they give you storage as well. I can store those transfers into my storage so that it never expires until I delete it myself. It also lets me add other users to it without having them sign up or create an account. So if I need files, like how I just got my cousin Mike to send me files from last week, all they need to do is add it into our sharing folder and I'll be able to download it in minutes. If you're interested in trying it out for free, make sure to click on the link in the description down below.
Now let's get back to your questions. What do you think of the Moment mobile lenses? I've been wanting to try them out, but I haven't gotten a chance to yet. So hopefully sometime this summer I'll get to. I heard amazing things about them though. How did you start getting brand deals? I started contacting companies right when I hit maybe 3,000-4,000 subscribers. I got some of them to send me products to try out for the channel. But once I hit around 20,000, 25,000, that's when a lot of the companies started contacting me. A lot of them were still free products, but there were some paid ones as well. I guess once you start reaching a certain amount of subscribers, a lot of companies and brands start reaching out to you, so just keep going with it. I still pitch a lot of ideas to different brands and companies. Not all of them approve it either, so you just gotta keep going with it. Never get discouraged when they say no. Where do you see yourself in 10 years time? So this might sound a little cliche, but 10 years from now, I'm hoping that I'm doing something that I really enjoy. As of right now, creating tutorials for you guys and posting up creative videos, it makes me happy right now. I'm just not sure if it will later down the road. I do have goals and ideas that I want to achieve, and hopefully accomplish within the next couple of years. But for me, everything changes all the time. Happy, healthy, and living, that's all I can ask for. What is your favorite genre of videos to edit? I guess it'd be more like lifestyle. I want to create more story time type videos. I feel like I can get really creative with those videos and at the same time tell a unique story. Would you guys watch that? What is the best plugin for swoosh transitions? I'll have to give a shout out to Ryan Nangle for this one. If you guys check out his channel, he has a ton of transitions that you can use for your videos. Do you currently work in the filmmaking industry? What is your favorite role to play? I don't currently work in the filmmaking industry, but if an opportunity does arise, why not, right? I definitely consider it. But yeah, I wouldn't mind directing like a movie or even a commercial later down the road. It'd be something different and yeah, challenging at the same time. What is a project you're working on right now that you're really excited to release? I actually just finished filming a vegan commercial for a friend. Can't say too much about it yet, but once it's done, I'll post a link on my social media. So make sure you add me on Instagram, Bryan Primetime. And at the same time, show some love to my boy Jason. I'll post his channel in the description down below. Make sure if you do comment on his channel, tell him that Bryan sent you there. What's the biggest tip you have for filmmakers and YouTubers? I think this links back to the whole happiness thing all over again. You gotta make videos that you'll be happy creating. I feel like if you don't love the process, you won't give yourself a fair chance to succeed in this platform. And don't ever let anyone tell you that you need a ton of equipment to start a channel or do a creative video. I got a ton of people doing that when I was getting into it. And I think that could have been a reason why it stopped me from posting stuff on YouTube. You honestly just need a smartphone, that's all you need. Smartphone, grab an old DSLR or even an old point and shoot camera. Just be creative with it, it's all about your creativity. Just make sure that when you are posting stuff on YouTube consistently, that you're providing some type of value in your videos. Can I be your filmmaking assistant for a day? I'll carry the gear, bring the pastries, and serve the coffee. Thank you for that, Francis. So if you're ever in Toronto, make sure to give me a shout. How are you so good at getting good angles for a cinematic edit? What I usually do is I would shoot the same scene maybe 2 or 3 times in different angles, so that when I come back to post, I have several different types of clip of the same thing that I can use for the edit, so I'll have a lot to choose from. How do you get your shot during a wedding without interrupting the guest getting their iPhone shots? I've actually done weddings where I told them not to use their phone so I can get a nice clean shot. They'll still do it, so no matter what you say, they'll forget and they'll just do it. I feel like you just need to work around it. Get it in the shot, get creative with it, get a shot of them filming the bride and groom, and honestly, just don't worry about it. What camera are you shooting with right now? Currently, I'm still shooting on my Sony a6500. Absolutely have no problem with it. I actually bought a second one, so I'm using 2 of them. But sometime this summer, I'm thinking of maybe upgrading to a full frame, so maybe a Sony a7 III, or if a Sony a7S III ever comes out, but you know, there's always rumors about it. But as of right now, I'm still happy with my Sony a6500. I also have Canon G7X that I use for vlogging mostly, and a GoPro 7 that I haven't even touched yet. Where are you traveling to next? New York, St. Lucia. Those are 2 coming up soon, but where else? Where should I go, guys? What is your favorite type of pizza? That's a tough one, actually. Sometimes you crave just a basic cheese pizza, but usually the go-to is, since I'm Canadian, a Canadian pizza, which is bacon, pepperoni, and mushrooms. Where do you get all your cool sound effects from? I get most of my sound effects from audioblocks.com, so make sure to check it out. Will you help me with my math? No. Asked by this weirdo.
Hi.
Alright guys, I'm going to cut it off right here. Thanks for all your questions. Thank you for watching. Sorry if your question didn't make it to the video. I'll make sure to add it into the next Q&A. And if you guys have any other questions, just keep sending it to me. I'll keep making a list of questions to include in the next Q&A.